On March 17, 2025, former President Donald Trump announced the immediate termination of Secret Service protection for Hunter and Ashley Biden on Truth Social. Trump justified his decision by citing the perceived extravagance of the security detail assigned to the Biden children, calling it an unwarranted drain on taxpayer dollars. He specifically targeted Hunter Biden's recent trip to South Africa, questioning the necessity of such extensive protection for a private citizen. This move, while resonating with Trump's base, drew sharp criticism from those who prioritize the safety of former presidents' families. The decision followed a public inquiry about Hunter Biden's security detail during a Kennedy Center event, which Trump attended. Instead of dismissing the inquiry, Trump used the opportunity to further his narrative of government overreach and fiscal irresponsibility. This calculated move sent shockwaves through Washington and beyond. To grasp the implications of Trump's decision, it's essential to understand the historical context and legal framework governing Secret Service protection. The Secret Service, initially established in 1865 to combat counterfeiting, assumed the responsibility of protecting the president following the assassination of President William McKinley in 1901. Under current law, former presidents and their spouses are entitled to lifetime Secret Service protection, reflecting the enduring risks they face. Children of former presidents are also afforded protection, but this typically expires at the age of 16, with exceptions allowing for extensions under certain circumstances. These exceptions grant presidents the discretion to extend protection for their adult children, often becoming a point of contention. Critics argue that it opens the door for abuse, allowing presidents to use taxpayer dollars to fund the security of adult children who no longer require such extensive protection. The extension requires a formal request from the outgoing president and a threat assessment by the Secret Service, which makes a recommendation to the president. The extension of Secret Service protection for adult children of former presidents has become a lightning rod for controversy due to the significant financial burden on taxpayers. The costs associated with providing round-the-clock security can quickly escalate into the millions, particularly for high-profile individuals. Trump frequently railed against what he perceived as excessive spending on Secret Service protection for his predecessors' families, citing it as evidence of government waste. Ironically, Trump extended protection for his adult children for 6 months after leaving office in 2021, drawing criticism for perceived hypocrisy. Proponents argue that the costs, while substantial, pale in comparison to the potential fallout should a former president or their family member be harmed. Public opinion remains divided on the extent and duration of such protection, particularly for adult children not directly involved in public service. Some argue that adult children should bear greater responsibility for their own safety, emphasizing individual responsibility and limiting the financial burden on taxpayers. Trump's decision may set a precedent, influencing future Secret Service policies and the debate over the allocation of resources for protecting former presidents' families.